Are you a midlife woman who's been given a FODMAP diet in order to help you with your gut heal or whatever's going on inside? If that's you, this video is for you. My name is Leslie Urbis. I'm a registered dietitian and a personal trainer with 15 plus years experience, and I help women with that as well as my other specialty of nervous system regulation and energy work to help you heal from the inside out. If you're watching this video, we're going to discuss if the doctor has provided you with a FODMAP diet, if one, I think you need to go that extreme, and two, how you can approach this. So, number one, if you've been given this diet, here's some things that I would tell you. I would only take on this diet if I've been battling these things for a really long time and I see no other way out. Okay. FODMAP diets are not for the faint of heart. They take a lot of effort and energy, and it is a little bit complex, which we're going to get into and how to break that down to make it really easy. But if this were new symptoms, I would not jump off the deep end. Okay. I would go below this video and watch the video before this on digestive health and understand that it could actually be just me and my emotions and things that are stopping me from having a healthy gut system. And it doesn't have to take something as extreme as this diet. Now, why do I say it's extreme? Because as I share my screen with you, you will see that I have left off exactly where I just was in a previous video to this, where we were talking about what to do if I have some IBS symptoms. Okay. So I'm going to say, what is because see how it tells you up here to do a FODMAP diet, FODMAP diet. Okay. Here it goes. It's telling me all of these things. Okay. Now, if I were to just Google, show me what not to eat on a FODMAP diet. Okay. Typically, you're going to get something. I love these little things that you can like pull up. Okay. Of like what they call green, yellow, red foods. And that is going to be listed here. So you can like pull something up like this, which then tell you the low ones, which you can eat frequently, the moderate ones, which you should only eat a little bit of, and the high ones, the things to eliminate. As you can see, there's quite a lot of foods. Okay. So if I were to go back here, I would say, tell me all the foods I need to eliminate on a FODMAP diet. Sorry, I didn't spell eliminate wrong, right? But that's okay. Okay. So as you can see, it lists off quite a lot. It's still going. It's giving you all the things not to do. So it's giving me a variety of fruits I'm not allowed to eat, a ton of vegetables I'm not allowed to eat, with some of them being like garlic and leeks and things that are frequently put in foods if you dine out, including onions of any kind. And then we get into grains, and then we get into the dairy products, and then we get into sweets and processed foods, and then we get into beverages, and then we get into others. And it's like, okay, so what can I eat on a FODMAP diet, right? It's like, what can I eat, right? Okay. So then it tells you, okay, so this is what you can have in moderate amounts, okay, which is really cool. And it's a lot, right? So if I were to approach this diet, here's what I would do. I would, number one, go ahead and get myself one of those sheets that tells me green, moderate, like go foods, maybe foods, and don't eat foods. And I would eliminate everything in my house but the green foods. And I would do that for 4 to 6 weeks to heal internally and to see, is this diet really going to work for me? Is this going to work for me? Now, see, that takes a lot of gumption, a lot of willpower, a lot of things like this. If you watch my channel, you can go to like how to actually like maintain this, how to actually stick to a plan, how to do these things in my channel. There's so much in here on that. So please feel free to go get it because that's really complicated. 4 to 6 weeks. Why? Because we're trying to heal the gut. Okay. If something in our gut is not healthy, we can't heal it until it's recuperated, right? Okay. I want you to think about a broken leg. We break the leg, we put it in a cast, we don't expect to walk on it again the next day. It takes 4 to 6 weeks. So let's give our body some internal time to process. And then one by one, I would go to the yellow and the red foods, and I would choose my favorite food I want to add back. If I add it back and 5 days later I have 0 symptoms, I'm going to keep it on the green list. And I'm going to do that with each and every single food. And any food that I re-enter that has that is going to be complicated, and I'm going to keep it off the list. Okay. Now, this is vitally important to try, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of gumption and a lot of like, I'm going to do this because this is the way that I see, which is why, precursor to this, I did another video about how a lot of our intestinal systems are not actually something that has to be cured through like crazy tough diets. They can actually be cured through what I teach in Digestion Codes. Below this, you're going to find the Digestion Code course. You're going to find a one-to-one call with me. Grab these things because as you start to heal yourself, the mind-body connection is super powerful. We have our brain here, but we have our brain in our gut, and we're not taking care of the brain in the gut. We've turned it off. As a child, we turned this off. We decided like, oh, hey, I don't really have to listen to this because the teacher tells me when I go to the bathroom. The teacher tells me when I get to drink and eat. The teacher tells me this. My mom tells me I can't have this food right now. Even though I don't want this food she's giving me and I think it's going to cause me pain, I have to eat it or I'm going to be hungry. Like that's just it, right? So we don't have that little ability when we're little to be able to cultivate that in our lives. And so because of that, it's playing out as we age. Then come to find out our internal systems have been taught to all eat one way. And we've been taught to eat something called like a manifester. Okay. So if you've never known human design is part, like I love to teach human design within digestion codes because your design type tells you what to eat, how much to eat, what your gut needs, all of these key things. And you're going to need to understand that. And then you need to know your nutrition. See, your nutrition as a midlife woman is different than your nutrition as a young woman, as different than menopausal or postmenopausal. And it's really important to understand that there is reasons and seasons for all of these changes. And if we can honor the body, it's going to be really helpful. So with a FODMAP diet, my encouragement to you is number one, solely eat green foods for 4 to 6 weeks. After those 4 to 6 weeks are over, add back one food every 5 days. As long as you have zero symptoms that you were having before, you can put it on a generally recognized as safe to your body list, okay? And then add foods from there. Any food that causes you problems, I would completely eliminate from the diet if that's a way you want to go. Now, if you're like, actually, that sounds terrible, let me go over here and learn all these other things. Below this video, like I said, is a link to the Digestion Codes course, which is a do-it-yourself course. There's a link to actually booking a call with me and doing the course. And then, of course, there's the Have It All Mastermind, where you get to deep dive working with me and other women who are just like you, who are healing their guts in a more natural way instead of trying to go down the field of doing all of these crazy diets. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Any other videos that you find this in, you can check out the playlist. There's tons of stuff on healing your nervous system, all the things that can really help you here. So please feel free, like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you have questions. I'll make any other videos that would help you with this kind of thing. And of course, have a great day. Bye for now.